to MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll run it. First carry of the game for Blake Corum. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
When we met with these coaches during the week, Mike, they told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early. And we see it here. Nice first play pickup. Fresh set of downs.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Once again, it's Corum. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. He'll look to throw. He'll throw complete to Blake Corum. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
A run here. It's McLaughlin. And he's going to have the first down, but we do have a flag on the field, and they are already walking backwards. So, after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, like living in these 3rd and long situations. Must pass is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And he looks up and he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll send a tight end in motion.
Go.
Here's a first carry for their running back. And this play's going nowhere. Taken down behind the line. A great way for this defense to get on the field and get started.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Now they'll set up to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend.
And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. So the drive ends, and on comes Jordan Stout to kick it away, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. On the ground, it's Corum to start the drive. And let's give it about 4 on that one. That's Azeez Ojulari in on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 6. Throwing now from the gun. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. On the ground, this is Jaleel McLaughlin. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
I can tell you firsthand, as an offensive guy, we never loved playing in the rain. I always felt like the defense had the advantage. They know it wasn't going to be much of a passing attack. Hard to handle the ball, a lot of turnovers. So they've got to have a lot of early focus offensively.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Tyler Nubin.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
Here we go. Here we go.
This drive will start on the ground. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Go.
They'll stick with him again. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds. Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Let's go now. 19 Lions. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Devin White. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
I've been around certain quarterbacks, Mike, that loved throwing the ball in the rain, and other quarterbacks who were very uncomfortable. It looks like this one kind of got out of his hand, a little wonky, and that ball gets away from you just enough. It's going to end up falling into the wrong hands and go the other way.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains. I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Now, faking the give. That's into the hands of Cora.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
So a turnover-filled first quarter has come to an end. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. Here's 2nd and 2. Here comes Cora. He'll push forward here down to about the 27. That's Bobby Okereke there for the stop. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll try to run it here with Cora. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. First down, L.A.
And that's a heck of a run there on 3rd and 1. So often these backs, they're just thinking, all right, just get 1 yard, pick up the first down. But not this guy. He's thinking, I know where the marker is, but I'm going to pick up as many yards after that as I can. That's exactly what he does. Fresh set of downs.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll run straight ahead with Cora. He's going to lose yardage. How about the defense standing up in the red zone? They'll mark it at the 10.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. The motion man is Nakua. And he'll take it on in. Puka Nakua. Touchdown, Rams. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. And this one is no good. Not sure if the rain and the wet footing is an issue there, but no extra point. The score stays where it is. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. On the return, it is Tyrone Tracy. He'll wind up getting this all the way to the 45-yard line.
At their own 45-yard line.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Here we go, set. 19 Tiger, go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
I don't think we all appreciate enough just how difficult it is to throw on the run. The technique, the arm strength, the accuracy, all of those things on complete display on that first down pass.
He'll throw it left and has his running back. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
60 back. Here we go. Cut 19. Cut 19. Ready?
Back to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
And the Giants are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. They get the conversion on 3rd and inches.
I think if that rush would have failed, Mike, I think they would have had an interesting decision to make come 4th down, but that's all out the window now. Nice pickup, sets up 1st and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Touchdown, New York. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Jaleel McLaughlin now on the return. Whoa. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Cora. He'll be brought down after a short pickup to about the 29. Here's a 2nd and 9. On the ground, McLaughlin. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. That's Bobby Okereke there for the stop. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. They'll look to throw. That's taken in right side by Goddard. And he's going to get there. He got the 1st down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling. They'll run. This is McLaughlin. And not a lot there. Only up to about the 41. 2nd down and 8. He'll drop to throw. That's complete. It's McLaughlin. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play in a tight 1-point game in this first half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. Here's a 3rd down and 4. That's complete. Tight end Goddard. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. On 1st and 10, it's Cora. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Let's go.
That is caught downfield by Cup. And he's in. Cooper Cup. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point and go for 2. They'll try to run with Lloyd. And he gets in for the 2-point conversion. And the lead bumps up to 7. Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll check this down to the running back.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
19 tight, go!
They'll throw out of the gun. This is intercepted. On comes Joshua Carty for the extra point. And that is no good again. It'll be his 2nd missed extra point of this afternoon. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Here comes the return from a yard or 2 deep. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Ready, go!
Right back to the air following that pick 6. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
I think all of us up here in the booth were curious, how is this quarterback going to bounce back following the pick 6? And, a lot of guys come back and they're very conservative and they just want to dink and dunk because they're scared to throw another pick. Well, we found out pretty quickly. Not this guy. He's going to continue to attack the ball downfield, and he's looking to make big plays any chance he gets.
And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. And the Giants here will use the 1st of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in this 2nd quarter. 3rd and a yard. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Johnson. It's a gain of 10 yards. 1st down, Giants.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. Here's 1st and 10.
Warrior 70. Ready.
Back to the air one more time. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And the Rams will get the ball at their own 17-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
The motion man is Nakua. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And it's going to be intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Michigan State. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we're at halftime, and it's the visitors, the Rams, taking the lead to the locker room. As we get you down to Florida, Orlando specifically, for the coaches, Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you, and the rain only intensifying as the teams are back out here for what figures to be a sloppy second half to come. The rain not letting up. It continues to be a factor here as we get back underway in the second half. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Throwing now on 1st and 10. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. It's second down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, New York. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Giants are back within 6. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. McLaughlin now on the return. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They run with Cora. Down the sideline, past the 45. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. They'll stay on the ground with Cora. And a spirited run there, somehow managing to gain a couple of yards. He'll look to throw. Caught by Nakua on the outbound. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, It makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Here's a 2nd and 6. On play action, he'll set up to throw. A short throw taken in by Goddard. And the quarterback scrambling, maneuvers his way back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all he can get out of that one.
Well, I can promise you one thing. That's certainly not how that play was drawn up. I thought he did a nice job initially buying about as much time as he could, but realized there was nothing downfield developing, and he had to throw it short and didn't get anything positive.
And this defense holds its ground. They stop him for no gain, and 4th down's coming up. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Rams will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here, able to put that one through.
Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. 2nd and 7.
Let's go now.
Now a toss play, running left. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
Got to get it to the 28, but now it's 3rd down. This one complete right side. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. The Giants sending out their punter as he's on to punt for the 2nd time. Looking up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Fair catch, called for, and taken successfully. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. Here's a handoff to Cora. Oh, he coughs up the football. It's picked up by one of his teammates. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick 1st down. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
In a game where it seems like this quarterback hasn't really done much wrong, it's really his most critical missed throw so far. He's had himself a really good game up until this point, but I think that's one when he goes back and watches the tape, he knows he should have had.
And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. That one on target to Moore. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now, faking the give. Throw right side, hauled in by Cup.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack?
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Finds Nakua on the slant. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. We don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
Throwing now from the gun. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
So got it. The tight end comes in motion. On third down, they'll set up to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. So on comes Joshua Carty to try this field goal. This, about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Rams will extend their lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Checking it down, this one is caught.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
From out of the gun, he'll throw. And open downfield, it's Johnson. 18 yards on the pickup there. That's good for a Giants first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
That's another Giants first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. And he will score! Game on! Touchdown, Giants! Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Oh, he's got room past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll run the toss to Cora. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll look to throw. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
Just didn't quite get enough into that ball. You see sometimes the pressure, the rush, force a quarterback to throw the ball off his back foot. And I think there was a little bit of that here at play. You have to be willing to step up, even in the face of pressure, and get enough behind that ball to put that one a little bit more on the money.
He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the 1st down. Here comes 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. Punt team headed out for the Rams as they try to play the field position. Oh, and now look at this. It's a fake. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Giants are going to take possession here at their own 33.
Oh, and they brought the heat trying to block the punt. But without the open target he was relying on, the punter turned quarterback has nowhere to go with the ball. That pressure helped create a sense of panic and led to a throw right towards that defender.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. That is hot downfield. It's Johnson, the tight end. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Big-time play there as they try to cut into this 4th quarter deficit. At this point in the game, Mike, remember, you're just going to get a couple more possessions, so you have to make the most of them, especially with the lead being this close for the taking.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down.
To play in the NFL, you got to have a short-term memory because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. And in this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It's a big play when they needed it the most. It's a gain of 34. Here we go. 1st and goal.
19 line. 70 range. 70 range.
They'll drop to throw. This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York.
And this is where it pays to have a strong arm to throw this sort of outbreaking route, Mike, towards the boundary in tight coverage. You got to have a lot of faith that you're...
Now remember, all scoring plays are reviewed. Tight game. tight call. They're going to take a good long look at this one. So now an extra point really doesn't help that much. He'll try to go for 2 and make the difference 3. Motion man is Hyatt. Back to throw. And that is incomplete. They get the touchdown, take the lead, but it remains a 1-point game. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run here. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. And he's going to get him a 1st down here across midfield and down to the 45.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. They'll come up now for 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. It's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
They'll stick to the ground. And he's going to have a Rams 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert on 3rd and 1. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Oh my goodness, they were in field goal range, but it's intercepted.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Big run here. He's tackled beyond the 35-yard line.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
So it's a win for the men in blue. The Giants get it done. It was a game played in a driving rainstorm, but they would not let the field or the conditions deter them in any way. They're going to come away from here with a well-earned victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Giants are winners as we say so long from MetLife Stadium.
Hey, yo, fresh out the fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Black slap, what do that mean?